Um, yeah, I'd like to speak for a second.
The gentleman from South Dakota is recognized.
So as we said last night, the time for diplomacy is over. It's 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 over. We've tried everything. As SecDef, I tried everything to deal with China. They will not cooperate. What we need to do now is we need to intervene, go into Morocco, go into the South China Sea, and we need to make sure that China does not attack any more of our allies. That's why all of us, need to agree to this resolution, and I know Senator Richards does not, but it's just a fact. We can't deal with this anymore without pursuing military conflict, unfortunately.
Are you done speaking?
Yeah, I'm not speaking.
Okay. Mhm. Now, again, there's two resolutions currently up in Congress to authorize the President of the United States to take swift and forceful action against the People's Republic of China and their aggression. Um, this joint resolution that I am proposing will only take up a simple majority vote in both the House and the Senate to pass. Right now, the only person in government I mean the executive branch and congressional leadership, the only person who is against this is the President of the United States and the President pro tempore of the Senate, Aaron Scott. Um, we have all resources available. We have anything possible to, in the resolution, it clearly states that the Congress, let me read some part of it here. The Congress of the United States supports the President in efforts by the executive branch to, one, engage diplomatically with the People's Republic of China to de-escalate tensions in North Africa and Southeast Asia and to prevent military action from being conducted by both countries. We tried that. That obviously did not work. We also have to enforce through the United Nations Security Council in the North Atlantic Treaty, Chapter 5, Article 5, excuse me, all any and all Security Council or NATO resolutions that will be applied to China in the event that the People's Republic of China commits an act that will break such resolutions and agreements. They did that. Not only are they threatening us to recall all of our U.S. debt to them, but they have invaded Morocco. They are threatening to invade Taiwan, and this is it for us. Um, it's either we do action now or we do nothing and we wait. And the more time that we wait, the more that the Chinese will slowly start taking our debt. Will slowly start thinking that they have a higher leverage over us, and the slower that we are on our knees to the Chinese, and that is something that I will refuse to be in. Um, Another thing that Congress is giving the executive branch the power to do if both resolutions pass will be to take decisive action with the advice of the UN and NATO to address Chinese aggression and delay their resources and supply lines in North Africa due to the unnecessary and violent military actions taken by China against the nation of Morocco. The state of our economy is heavily dependent on this current situation that's going on. I think all of you in this chamber know that. Even the representatives who choose to not be here, they know that. Uh, However, our economy is going to go into a recession either way. It's the sad fact. It's the truth, and sometimes the truth hurts. Our economy is going to go into a recession no matter what we do with the situation because they've already recalled some of our debt, about $600 billion of our debt. Um, we have tried all options on the table to negotiate peacefully with the Chinese, and we don't want to start a war. We don't want to start a war at all. However, if the Chinese keep provoking the United States, and keep acknowledging their act as a way to provoke the United States and possibly get the United States to take military action, we will have no other choice but to take such actions to limit the Chinese authority over us and over any potential countries that are affected by the situation, including South Korea and Japan and Vietnam. Um, the the Secretary of Defense and the Secretary of State have been briefing both me and the President Pro Tempore on certain events regarding certain military action that might take place. Um, However, such military action cannot happen unless Congress approves such emergency authorization. Because of the state of our economy, as of now, I have delayed such resolution from going to the floor until the Senate resolution has passed Senate. Until then, 2 hour debates will concur in the House over my resolution, and we will work from there. If any of the representatives here like to ask any questions regarding either resolutions or the briefings that were conducted by the president and the executive branch to Congress that is not confidential, please let me know.
Mr. Speaker, I motion to end this session.
Is there a second?
A second.
With a second and no objection, the motion is agreed to. The House will reconvene tonight at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for a swearing-in ceremony in a short 30-minute session. Thank you all for attending. The House is adjourned.